What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today we're going to be talking a bit more about the Rebirth from the Ashes leaked website that was given to us after the nuke that happened in Verdansk yesterday. So this is like step 2, I guess you could say, of this rather interesting Easter egg. So if you make your way onto rebirthfromtheashes.com, you'll be taken to this website, and when you access this for the first time, you'll probably be met with a little message asking you to click to play a video clip or audio clip, which plays for 20 seconds, which is rather interesting. Now, basically, if you make your way down to onto this page here, which looks something like this, you've probably got this little text box, and it'll say authentication required, and you've got 4 different objectives at the top right hand corner here. These objectives is what we're going to complete in this episode. So basically, all you need to do, guys, if you scroll further down, you'll notice there's like this little bunch of text. You will notice that like the odd few words are like glitching in and out, like execute here, which I covered in my last episode. I think another one was, I think there was a few others if memory serves around here. But that's not the point of today's episode. The point of today's episode is we're going to click on this little interesting icon where it appears to be a spinning spear, if not like a wrench or dagger or something like that. So we're just going to click on this, and eventualmente it should try this again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. And it will come up with these sorts of interesting codes. Now, CC stands for Command Center, N6 is Nova 6, CB I think was, what did I put down on this? Cell block, HQ is headquarters, and SA is security area. And these numbers are assigned to each one of these, which we're going to explain in a bit, is very important, and we're going to be using these. But if you make your way down to these 5 named locations, as I say, Command Center, Nova 6, Cell block, headquarters, and security area, you'll notice there's like a large red and white security mast, like a mast, or like a radio mast. If you stay next to those radio masts for a certain amount of time, it will become like glitching in and out, and it plays like a 16-digit audio message consisting of numbers. And these numbers are what we're going to use to basically fix this Easter egg. Now, I want to give a big massive shout out to Geeky Pastimes for this, who has been quite helpful with this. Basically what he's made is different numbers, and the codes are what numbers that you hear in during the matches of playing Rebirth Island on Call of Duty. So CC and CBSA, N6 and HQ, those are the numbers that you get from playing Rebirth Island on Warzone. So when you go into a game of Rebirth Island, head towards those named locations, and you will notice there's a piece of audio that plays out 16 numbers. Make a note of those numbers, and we're going to use these numbers to basically complete this Easter egg. Now this is where it gets a little bit so I'm just going to use Control Center for this one. Now it is Control Center, I believe, for this. And the way we sort this out is using those numbers as like simple math sums, I guess you could say. So if you number all the letters of the alphabet, 1 through 26, so A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on, and each number obviously signifies a letter. So if we do 39, take away 38, obviously equals 1, which means A. So the first set of 2 numbers there means A. So then in that case, then you've got 12 take away 92. Now, and obviously that would result in 80, which is not possible because you can't have an 80th letter of the English alphabet. So basically what we have to do is we have to add 8 on to this. So if we add 8 onto 12, that obviously equals 20. So the 20th letter of the alphabet is T. So then you got, and the next one starts A and T for a start. Then you've got 95 take away 83 from my maths is 12. So the 12th letter of the alphabet is L. 2 minus 1 is of course 1. So the 4th letter that we need is A. 83 take away 69 is 14, which equals N. 49 take away 29 is 20, obviously, so that relates to T. 10 take away 1 is 9, And basically 85 is 15 below 100, so 15 plus 4 is 19. So that obviously relates to S. And when you can put all those letters together, it spells out the word Atlantis. So if we make our way back onto this, you'll notice that it has to be the exact same thing for cell block, security area, Nova 6 and headquarters. And eventually we should have 5 words. And these keywords are what we're going to use to basically fill in the box, as you guys can see on this site. So if we take our first word, which was, I'm going to do this from bottom to top. So first one we've got is paradigm. Oh, is that word? Let's try that again. There we go. Paradigm. Hit enter, and it should come up with a. Is it working? It's a little bit slow, but actually for the first one it says confirm lockdown 73370. Now if we hold down I'm going to hold down the space bar for this. Now eventually after a certain amount of time it may ask you to fill in some like capture forms, so all we have to do is select all the parachutes. So one, oh god, it's making out what's a parachute and what's not. I think it's those 3. Oh, one, that's definitely one, that's definitely one. And that's definitely one. I can see that. If you get it right, it'll just disappear. Then be able to carry on going. Now, basically, what it's going to fill in. Click the heads. Just wait for those to load in. So 1, 2, and 3. And I think it comes up 3 times for this. It should come up with one more. There we go. Fan Adler, Fan Adler, Fan Adler. So we hit all 9 of these boxes, because all of it is a picture of Adler. Verify humanity, and it should let you complete this now. And you see, all of this is all binary code, so... Lockdown, no escape, backdoor, a structure built to dispose of us. If you find yourself here, don't forget the hollow words have built these hollow walls. There's always a way out for those who are strong enough. So, as you guys can see, what this image is of course, the 1v1 area when you get eliminated in Warzone back of last season. So that's rather interesting. That'll signify, I believe, one of the objectives is now complete, so we can just close that down now. The second one we're going to be doing is Oblivion. So if we type in the word Oblivion, then eventually it should come up with irc.bat, and it should say global beacon user location. Now basically this is where, if you want to remain anonymous, I would opt out of this. If you don't want to reveal your location, you don't have to. All you have to do is just click on the word opt out, and it should continue on. So as you guys can see, we've got like a big, massive image of the world, which should be loading in as we speak. There we go. It's quite amazing how people have actually made that. But basically, all you have to do is make your way over to the area of the Ukraine, which is where the map Warzone is currently based, Verdansk. I think it's based on a real-life city called Gdansk in the Ukraine, so that's what we're going to be selecting. So if we make our way down here, and you will notice, as you guys can see, it does say it's Ukraine. I think if we hit this a few times, if memory serves, and hit, just sort this out in a second, tab. Sometimes it does work, I'm not sure why this one hasn't, but there we go. And it should play up a little bit of audio and a video here. Now, mine is a little bit glitchy at the moment, so it may take a little bit of time. But basically what you guys are seeing is like a little bit of footage of Rebirth Island. Now, basically once this little video finishes, all we have to do is just report the location. I think it's going to probably take a while, so I'm just going to press report location, location reported, job done. So I'm just waiting for that to do what it needs to do. I think it's done it. Just double check, yes it's done it, so if it turns white it's done. So the next one we're going to be doing is Guardian. So if we type in the word Guardian, like so, And this one, I think, is probably one of the most difficult ones, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, if you want to allow camera access, you can do this using Google Chrome for optimal experience, as you guys can see. Now I'm going to try this, and I believe it comes up with a piece of audio that we need to listen to. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just going to press on camera.
Capturing now. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. We need to see you.
Access granted. So if you comply with what it tells you to do, as long as you've got a webcam, guys, it should then basically go through that clearance. I think there's obviously an option to opt out, and I believe it comes up with like a face or something like that, so that's really interesting. So I think we're good to close that. And the final one we're going to be doing is probably the most difficult, Parallax. So when you type in the word Parallax, you'll see it says dead sound bat and code break, break the code. Now basically what we have to do is, you'll notice that it comes up with all sorts of random numbers, hashtags, things like that. So basically what we have to look for here, it'll probably hurt your eyes, you probably won't see it that well if you're watching this video. But basically what we're looking for here is a star symbol, I believe. So what we have to look for is a star. Can we see a star? If you get it wrong, it probably will reject it. So that was 5, so we don't want that. So that was a mistake. So I'm just going to mix all this up. 4, 9, 8, 1, 8. If you get it wrong, it'll say incorrect, try again. So basically what we have to look for is, we're looking for a star. So that's... I'm so tempted that I'm thinking that does not look like a 5 to me. So just give me 1 second. That's an 8, we don't want that. 4. It's hard to interpret each one here. So there's a star. So now we're looking for a 1. There it is. Then we want a 9. It's hard to interpret exactly what number is what here. So 6. I'm assuming that's a 6. So there's 9. Now we're looking for an 8, which is right here. Now we're looking for a 4, which is down here. Then we need to finish off with a hashtag. So now it is quite devilishly difficult to find or interpret what's a hashtag and what's not. So there's the hashtag. If you get it right, it should say success, like so. Then I think that should be it. If you get that right, then there should be one more word that we need to fill in. And that's the first one that we actually managed to solve in this. So that was Atlantis. Then another video audio clip should play. If it does play, of course. Authenticating. All objectives unlocked. I believe it should come up with a video clip, if I'm not mistaken. So I've got 5 hours left. You can see like a little chat that's going on there with different operators. Is there anything there? Can we see anything? You see something's about to happen in 5 hours time there, as you guys can see. I don't think there's much to play with. So we've got new this, Roger. Begin to see what happens with this. I have no idea what my bot is on this, but that's really interesting, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Again, let me know in the comments. Now, and usually there should be some sort of video that comes from this. I'm not exactly sure why that's not playing, but can we interpret anything from this? Authentication required. Looks really cool if I do say so myself. I think that's it, guys. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you can get more videos. I'll see you soon. until then, peace out.